let's review Infor CRM LAN Client. So just like with all the other clients with Infor CRM, this is included and it syncs with your web client and mobile client, just like when you add things to the web client. So the LAN client is a desktop application, and some customers choose to use this as their main CRM, and that is just fine. We prefer the web client as the functionality and user interface is better and more user-friendly. But again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with using the LAN client as your main CRM. So I was just going to go over and show some quick navigation tips. So just like with Infor Cloud Suite CRM web client, your entities live on the left in the side panel, and you have your actions also along the top. So you can go and right-click, and you see your lookup and your insert. You can create groups. And so as you see, as you go down these, there are right-click capabilities. You get your list view, just like the other one, and except here is where you switch. So once you open an account, the list view here takes you back to the list view. And when you open an account, you can see here you have your tabs below for the different items you can access from an account. You have your contacts, the detail view of more information. You can access your calendar. Again, the double click functionality allows you to add to that day. And then up top, you also have your lookup here. You can access your speed search, which looks very similar to on the web. Put in your keywords, and you even have your advanced features. To add new, you can do the right-click insert, and it's going to ask if you want a new contact for the account you have open, or you can create a completely new account and contact or new account from here. And then you walk through the steps the same as before. You can access your speed search here. As you can see, you get reminders. Let's go ahead and snooze these. And so speaking of reminders, your activity management is very similar. Okay, you have your tabs of your upcoming, and you can schedule phone calls, meetings, to-dos, etc. And you can do that up here with the schedule button. You can access your dashboard. These are not as easily configured as they are in the web. But you can do this. It just takes some administrative actions to create these in LAN. Creating groups is very easy as well. You create a new group and you can bring up your query builder. So again, you can add conditions. You can, adjust your layout by looking through the tables here, just like the query builder in the web. Okay, so another reason, so say you use your web client as your main CRM, there are some great tools in the LAN client that you can access and do. For instance, if you're logged in as administrator and you go to the tools here at the top, you will see there are several administrative items that you can do. For instance, you have a maintenance feature to replace data, check for duplicates, and purge records in bulk. The replacing data here is good for things that you cannot bulk update in the web client. This also gives you a faster, more consistent update. And of course, the purge records is the same, it will delete. Then there's also the manage feature where you can manage your pick lists, a lot of your layout. So anything you set here is going to transfer over to the web client. And again, it's a more consistent, stable environment to do these in. So a lot of times we recommend, if you have access to admin with the LAN client, that you do your lead sources, you can do your qualifications under the leads details, your pick lists. You can manage all those here. And then you can even build your sales processes here for those opportunity management items. So I'll just show you really quick a way to use the replace data. So I selected some records. I'm going to right click them, add members to a new group, and we can name it change to prospects. And let's just hit okay. So we've created an ad hoc group. Again, remembering that means it doesn't have conditions. So we're on a group, and I'm going to show you how to use the replace data. So tools and then maintenance, and let's replace data. Okay, it's going to ask you, do you want to do it for the current group? So yes, and I want to do it at the account level because I'm changing the account type in this bulk update. And hit next. Okay, and then again, it's going to confirm you're doing it to the current group because be careful, if you're on all accounts, it will update everything in your database. So make sure you're paying attention here. You can search and replace. So say people put in something wrong. They put in west when it should have been east. So you can search and replace. You can replace with a specified value, swap two fields, or copy to another field. So this is a great tool for cleaning up data in bulk. I'm going to replace with a specified value. This is good for, say you have a subtype that you're changing and you don't want there because you cannot bulk update the subtype in web. So first you have to find your field. I'm going to do account type. So it's the first one here. And then you pick your value you want to be there. So even as you can see, these say customer. Well, I want it to say prospect. Also, remember to put something in here and spell it correctly. That's an item on the pick list. So then you just hit finish. Now, you can just hit replace all, or you can check one by one if you want, or you can skip it if you know, see it's kind of going down the list here. I'm going to hit replace all. And it will go through and refresh my CRM. And now you can see here that the group I created all switched to prospect. So it's a very quick, efficient way to replace data. So again, the LAN client is a great tool to work in instead of your web client if you choose, or use it to support you with these administrative tasks.